Papad are integral to Indian cuisine, है ना? So here's presenting Sabudana Papad with a healthy twist. And I got this request from Ruchi Goyal long time back. I know, my dear, it has taken me long to come up with this recipe, but I wanted to present an unbeatable recipe for you all. So here's my healthy Sabudana Papad recipe with omega-3 punch. These papads are crispy, crunchy and perfect kurkure. So let's make tapioca flour or sabudana atta first. For this you need tapioca pearls. Add the tapioca pearls to a grinder or jar and grind to powder. This powder is your tapioca flour. You can sift it if you want, but I have used it as is. Now heat 1/4 cup of water. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. 1 tablespoon oil goes in. Heat this mix. Let it come to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, we'll be adding the flour in batches. And this was an experiment. 1/4 cup of tapioca flour goes in, and this was an experiment, so I'll be adding everything in batches. Then it looked quite dry, so I added 1/4 cup of water extra at this stage. And now it looked gooey to me, too gooey to me, so I added another 3 tablespoons of tapioca flour just to get the right consistency. Continue to cook, don't stop heating. Yes, now I added 3 tablespoons of tapioca flour or sabudana atta. Since these are sabudana papad, so you need this starch. Now cover for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, the dough should have dried slightly, should have come together, but at this stage we'll need to add 1 tablespoon of flax meal for the omega-3 punch. But it is optional. If you don't want to add flax meal, you can eliminate it and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of besan or chickpea flour. I have added both, but if you're not adding flax meal, you can add 2 tablespoons of chickpea flour. Otherwise, you'll need to add 1 tablespoon of chickpea flour. Then you can add red chili powder or black pepper powder depending on your preference. Gather into dough and then make small balls. Knead it for 1 minute and then make small balls. Now, yes, connect the two ends to make a ring, just like the typical papad. You can bake these longitudinal sticks as well. I have done both. I baked this recipe on 2 occasions. I baked the papad the next day as well and added an extra amount of turmeric and did not add besan to it. So now preheat your oven air fry convection OTG to 160 degrees for 10 minutes at this stage. And since I'm baking in my air fryer, I'm using all my baskets and even a tray to show you how to bake in an air fryer. Since we always say that an air fryer has a limited capacity, so I wanted to experiment this way, and I do try out a few things this way. I place all the baskets like this, place the plate beneath at the bottom of the basket, air fryer basket, and then the second basket goes in and top it with the perforated plate or jali, whatever you call it. And remember the top layer, this one will bake really quickly in the sense, if I'm saying you bake this papad for 15 minutes, then this one, the top layer should be done in 15 minutes, but the second one will take longer and the third one will take even longer. So you'll need to keep a check on the papad after 15 minutes. Bake them at 160 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes and let them cool. And once they cool down, they will be kurkure, crispy and oh so yum. You will travel back in your childhood if you have fond memories of sabudana papad that you used to put in your fingers and munch, then this is the recipe to go for. I also baked multigrain matri the next day, and this was also a multigrain matri. I'll show you how. I hope you like this recipe. If you do, please like, share and subscribe.